Hi guys, in this video we're gonna learn how to create our own methods, because you can see that we are just injecting a new method, this event method on change, in our render method. We're gonna just extract this one and we're gonna create a new method in here. Also refactor some codes are in here, and also teach what this keyword means in here. So first of all, we're just gonna create our own method. So first of all, we're just gonna grab this one as we need in our own methods. So in here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna just use this dot handle change. This is what we need. Yeah, this is what we need. And just call handle change and use arrow method in here. I'm also going to teach why we can't use this one, and that's why we're gonna use this handle change arrow method in here. And the argument is only one, e, that's for event. And now in here, what we're gonna return, we're gonna return this dot set state. That's what we're gonna return. And if we just save it and go to our code and just type in here, we haven't got we have got the countries. Now in here, just type in Germany. You can see the same working flow is going on. Now I have told that we can't use ES before ES6 symbol in here. That's because if we just write in here like this and just save it, you can see that it's given. Oh, just a sec. Yeah, just type in here e because it's a parameter. And if you just look into here and just type in here, it's not gonna return anything. Yeah, it's not doing anything in here. And you can see, yeah, it's gives an error. This is undefined. Why is that? Because this app component has no idea about this keyword in here. That's why. Because what is this? This is a very tricky concept in any language. This is a keyword, special keyword, which is used for a context that you are referring to. What's that mean? It means that in here you can see that we got this context from React.component when we have used super. Like if we just comment in this super method, you can see it has no idea what this means in here. So that's why this is context with React.component. And in here you can say that we haven't used the arrow method, but it's working right. Why's that? Because the component mount method belongs to React.component, so it knows what this keyword is referring to. But we have made our own method handle change, and it has no idea what this keyword is referring to. That's why we have used the arrow method, such that arrow method gives the flexibility to the code, that it knows that this keyword is what it is, what class this refers to. So I recommend to use this. Now in some code, you can see that before this code, you can see that some place you can use like this. If you're gonna use this type of syntax, if you're gonna just remove it and use this type of syntax, for this you have to write this dot handle change dot bind this. And if we just save it and go to our code and just use Berlin. Oh, Berlin is not a country, man. Benin. Yeah, we got. So in here you can see that it works, but whenever like you're gonna create a new methods, a bunch of methods, you have to write this code again and again. So better to just remove it and use the arrow method, right? That's what I recommend too. Now in this video we have learned this keyword means, and we have created our own method. Yeah, and some more refactor to do, man. Yeah, what we can do, just save it, and in here in our search box we don't have to use this props always. You can also, again, because you know that the props is an object, so just extract the values from the from the props object. So just use placeholder and just use handle change and just remove these props, so it will look nice, and you can say that it's a advanced level of understanding. Now the one thing is done. Oh, I haven't added the CSS of it. Okay, in the next video I'm going to add it. Now in here you can also use we have used the props in here. You can use the same thing in here, stats. No, you don't have to give this stats in here. This is fine. And in our country, I'm just going to remove this CSS, we don't need it. And in our country.js we have again the props, so I'm just gonna remove it and use the stats. And in here I'm just gonna remove the stats from any place that you can see, because it's redundant to use props dot again and again, right? You can also go one more further, but that's fine by now. So just remove it, yeah, almost done. Yeah, that's it, we have done. All right, yeah, okay, app.css done, search box is remaining. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right, we have done it. We have created our almost app you can say. Now just go to your browser and you can see that we got the same thing, no tension. Now just use anything. Yeah, it's doing good. Yeah, now in the next video I'm going to just use some CSS to look exactly like this one, and in the next video also we're gonna deploy our app into production. Thanks.